Hi, everyone. Welcome back to math. I am so excited to have you. And now we are diving into Unit 2. We are starting with lesson 11, session 1. And we're actually on page 241. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to start exploring teen numbers. So right before this was a letter that goes home, and it says understand teen numbers. So you can, dear family, you can rip this one page out and give it to a grown-up at home. So if they need to help support you in your learning, they know what we're working on. So on page 241, you'll see a bunch of cute little hands. And up at the top, it says explore teen numbers. So you'll see a couple of sets of hands and it says try it. So, and up above, there's a little like bullseye right here. This kind of tells you what they want you to learn for the lesson. So if a grown-up is wondering or watching this as well, that's what we're aiming for. So what we're going to learn is how to understand that the two digits of a two-digit number represent amounts of tens and ones, which we kind of already know because we've been working on base 10. Understand the following as special cases. 10 can be thought of as a bundle of 10 ones called a 10. The numbers from 11 to 19 are composed of a 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 ones. Okay, so if you ever want to read that, that's exactly what we're learning. So the first set of hands in blue, it says show 13. So I'll just write 13 here. 16 on the next, and 19 on the last. So you have, let's see, one. Okay, there's one pair. Not the best artist, right? But that's okay. As long as I have 5 in each hand. Oops, there's my thumb. There's a little bit short. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the first one is 13. So I want you to go ahead and try it before I do. So what you should be thinking of is hopefully you have 10 fingers and you know it's 13. So like we've done with base 10 already, you're going to circle the first group, which is 10. And then we're going to count on, my 2 favorite words. I say count, you say on. Count, count, count on. Nice job. So you're going to start with 10 because you know 5 plus 5 is 10. You should automatically circle both hands. Then I'm going to count on 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to circle 3 fingers. And now I have 13. 16, I know from my hot tamales, ouch, that I have 1 group of 10 again and 6 fingers. 5, 6, I counted on. So I'm only circling 6 fingers. Now 6 is 5 in one hand and 1 in the other, okay? The third one is 19. So we're gonna do, again, circle 10 because our tamales are there, our 10s are there, and then 9 ones. 5 and 4 more. 5 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 19 fingers there. I don't know if you've noticed this pattern, but in all of them, we have 1 group of 10 and then 9 fingers, 6 fingers, 3 fingers. So I don't know if you noticed that, but this is 13, 16 has 6 fingers, 19 has 9 fingers. There are some rules that will break this. 11 is going to be 1 extra finger. 12 is going to be 2 extra fingers. And 13 kind of breaks it because it's 3 fingers instead of a third. The next page is 242. and it says connected. Draw or trace to show 14 fingers. Show how you know there are 14 fingers. So today, I know you're all dying to know what my eraser is today, but it's just a Kleenex. So I'm gonna let you guys figure out how to do 14 while I erase this and get started on it as well. So you should be working on how to do 14. And hopefully you saw the pattern from before where you can either draw or trace 14 fingers. So if you don't feel comfortable drawing hands like I did, you can draw 5. I can draw 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. I'm skip counting by 5s. So this would be 5, 10. Ooh, I need to do 14. So here I go. 1, count on, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm not trying my thumb. Okay. I know it's 14 because the next part says, show how you know there's 14. Well, this is how I show it. So each one has 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 10 plus 4 equals 14. Please stop and write this down unless you got a different answer. And if so, good for you. Okay. Page 243 is the green. It says prepare for making teen numbers. Number 1, think about what you know about 10. Fill in the boxes, use words, pictures, and numbers. So you can copy mine if you would like, but it says 1, 10. And then up here, it wants you to use it in your own words. So in words, illustrations. Illustrations is a fancy word for drawing. And this one I think is a non-example. Yeah. Non-example. And then over here is examples. So in your own words, how do you describe a 10? It's 10 of the same or an object. So I could have 10 dogs. Okay, it's 10 objects, 10 of the same, or 10 of something. I could have 10 hair bows. Okay, so they could be the same, but also different. My hair bows could all be polka dotted. They could all, well, some be polka dotted and some be striped, but they're all 10 hair bows. Examples could be 1 plus 9 equals 10. An example could just be 10. Another is 5 plus 5 since we're using our hands. A non-example would be 9 plus 0 equals 9. 5, that's not 10, right? So these are things that are not true, like nonfiction. These are things that are not examples. Illustration, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're just drawing 10 of something. I drew circles. You draw whatever you like. At the bottom, number 2, I think I'm going to switch to black. I think maybe it's easier for you to see. So pause and write this down if you need to. But at the bottom, it says something about our good friend Buzz. It says, Buzz says his drawing shows 10 and 1 more. Do you agree? Why or why not? So he has a bunch of red circles and then 1 yellow. So let's see. Buzz says his drawing shows 10 and 1 more. Do you agree? Why or why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red and 1 yellow. So yes, I agree because he has 10 red dots and 1 yellow dot. So down here, he has 10 red dots, 1 white dot. So that would be 10 and 1 more. The next page, we're going to go back to circling fingers. So it says show 12, show 14, show 16. So 12, 14, 16. Make sure I have all the correct numbers of fingers. There's my thumb. Okay, so when you have 12, again, you can always do our hot tamales ouch, which is really hundreds, tens, and ones. So if you're ever curious, you can go ahead and plug in a number into that chart. So 12, I know, is going to be one group of 10 and 2 ones. So circle those 2 fingers. That's 12. Oh, I don't know if you can see because the glare. Let me see. See if that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing for 14. So I'll plug in 14. Only one number per column like the White House. So I'm going to circle one group of 10 and 4 ones. Makes 14. Now, I ran out of room. Hot tamales ouch. Hundreds, tens, and ones. I'm going to write in the number 16. And then now I know I have one group of 10 and 6 ones. 5 plus 1 is 6. 16. There you go. You are ready for session 2. If you have any questions or need any additional help, please reach out to your teacher or a grown-up to connect with your teacher. All right, love bugs, I'm super proud of you. Have a great day.